Hello friends, I am Madison and welcome to the Global Pulse. The tension between China and Taiwan increases day by day instead of easing. In the latest development, a former Chinese Navy officer infiltrated into Taiwan, reached near Taipei with a speedboat. China claims that Taiwan is its own territory. Beijing considers Taiwan a rebellious province and talks about reunification, even if it requires to do so by force. On the other hand, Taiwan considers itself an independent nation and calls China expansionist, who wants to take it over. A former Chinese Navy officer infiltrated into Taiwan this Sunday, reached near Taipei with his speedboat. Amid repeated tensions and high security measures with China, Taiwanese top politicians criticized the intrusion by a Chinese individual into their territory. The ex-Chinese Navy officer attempting to enter Taiwan revealed his name as Ruan. Taiwan Coast Guard reported that after entering near Taipei in the Tamsui River, a suspicious Chinese citizen collided his speedboat with a boat. Ruan mentioned that he started his journey for Taiwan a day ago from Fujou in China. No suspicious items were found by Taiwan Coast Guard in his speedboat. According to Taiwan Coast Guard, the individual stated that he was bullied by Chinese officials to provide inappropriate statements and wanted to escape to Taiwan. He has been accused of violating various Taiwanese laws, including Immigration Act violations. Taiwanese Defense Minister Wellington Koo said on Tuesday that it cannot be ruled out that there is a possibility that there is a Chinese strategy behind the infiltration into our territory with a speedboat. Taipei Mayor Hou Yu-yi described it as a serious security lapse, especially considering that the location where the speedboat infiltrated is less than 10 minutes away from Taipei. He said, "No mistakes can be tolerated in national border security." This incident indicates that the Coast Guard and first-line security reporting mechanisms were not effectively managed. It may be mentioned that last month, the Democratic Progressive Party DPP supporter and independent leader Lai Ching-te won the presidential election in Taiwan. After this, China has intensified military exercises around Taiwan, involving its army, navy, air force, and rocket force. China claims that Taiwan is a part of it. Beijing considers Taiwan as a rebellious province and talks about reuniting it with its mainland, even if it requires the use of force. Meanwhile, Taiwan considers itself a sovereign nation and labels China as expansionist, wanting to seize control over it. Taiwan wants to maintain its separate identity and democratic system. The majority of its population supports sovereignty and freedom. Thank you very much for watching. Stay with us for the latest news and updates. Goodbye and see you soon.